So you wonder how to study vocabulary in a way that you can remember it. That's the biggest concern for most people. Well, I got an idea and I want to share it with you. It worked with me and it works with most people. So this is what I have for you. The best way to study vocabulary and to increase it is not only to repeat, but to repeat aloud. Flashcards are great for some students, especially if they like to memorize. But if you want to learn a vocabulary for life, the best way is to use the words in a very interactive way. Okay? So this is what I recommend. I have a process that I think it works. I know it works. It worked for me. So this is how it goes. You read all the words. All right? Number one, you read all the words all at once. So you know what this vocabulary is about, what the new subject is about. It's always important. And two, you are going to read and visualize. You're going to imagine that word somehow. Number three, you are going to read and connect. Read the words and try to connect 2, 3 words. Then four, you are going to create a little story. Using all these words, you are going to put it together and make a little story. It doesn't have to make sense. The crazy as you can do it, I mean, it just works. Just make a story. Okay? And the last thing you're going to do is to listen to yourself. You can repeat the words, you can repeat your story as aloud and listen to yourself. Make sure that you understand what you are saying and that it feels and you listen like it feels like natural, coming natural to you. Okay? So now let's see how it works. I'm going to give you a little sample and see how it works. I'm going to give you some words. Imagine that this is the vocabulary that you are learning. Libro, lápiz, me gusta, manzana, fresas, contigo, ayer, hoy, la tarde, perro. Next, you are going to visualize all these words. You are going to read those and visualize them. For instance, with libro, I will imagine a book, reading the book, a big book, an old book, a gray book, a blue book, a book on the table. With lápiz, I'm going to imagine the pencil, writing with a very nice cute pencil, a broken pencil, a yellow pencil. Me gusta. Okay, me gusta comer. I can see myself eating, comer and bailar. I can see myself dancing or correr. I can see myself running. Okay? Manzana. Picture yourself buying this manzana, cutting it, eating it, holding it. Fresas. Imagine that you are making a juice, eating the fresas with chocolate, enjoying it. Contigo. See your friend with you, see a dog with you, imagine sharing with a friend. Hoy. Think of what you would do today. La tarde. Imagine what you would do in the afternoon. Perro. You can see a big dog, a puppy, a sleeping dog, a playing dog, or the dog peeing your door. It doesn't matter as long as you imagine a dog. Okay? Connect the word with the picture that you have in your mind. Dog. Next, we're going to connect the words. Sometimes you're going to do little chunks of words before you create your little story. So connecting the words is, in this case, libro y el lápiz. I am connecting 2 words. I can also say, me gustan las manzanas, las fresas, el libro y el lápiz. Now I am connecting a verb with some other words. En el parque, contigo y mi perro. I am connecting a couple words there. 3 words. Parque, contigo, mi perro. 3 words. Okay? And the last thing is to create a little story with all these words that you can remember. You don't have to use every single word in your vocab, but the good thing about creating a story is that you are going to need more words in order to put together something that makes sense. Even if you want this story not to make sense, you probably are going to need some words. But you can do that story and make sure that you then are going to read that aloud. My story goes something like that. Me gusta el parque. Hoy por la tarde voy contigo y el perro. Leo un libro y escribo. También como manzanas y fresas. What it says, I like the park. Today in the afternoon I'm going with you and the dog. Read a book and write. And also eat some apples and strawberries. Pero when I read that story, I'm going to read this aloud. So I listen to myself and I feel like this sounds natural to me. Me gusta el parque. Hoy por la tarde voy contigo y el perro. Leo un libro y escribo. También como manzanas y fresas. This time I said the words and I knew what I was saying. So, time to move on. Read it aloud so you can hear this to yourself, and that's how this process works. This is a vocabulary that you will learn by heart for life. You can try. I promise it works. And you can do it. Okay, that's it for now. Nos vemos.